are out here at the Shelbyville Kroger, and we are here with Kroger and Dare to Care to talk about the local food insecurities happening in our area, right? And so earlier this morning, we've been talking about how this campaign works, where you can donate, and now we're going to talk about who this campaign affects. We're here with Alexis Richardson with Dare to Care. How's it going, Alexis?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. So what does hunger look like really in our community right now?
Yeah, right now it looks really bad.
Yeah.
Right now we're seeing over 200,000 individuals in our community who are experiencing hunger. That is the highest that we have ever seen it in the history of Dare to Care.
Wow, I was not aware there was 200,000.
Yes, over 200,000.
That's a lot. So where will the money raised from this campaign go?
Yeah, it'll go right back into our community. So all the funds go to supporting food. It goes to food that then gets distributed through our network of partners. We have over 400 community partners, and these are food pantries who are directly serving our neighbors in need.
Yeah, so how do these donations really help our local community? I mean, I know that we're talking money going into a local nonprofit going into the community, right? But how does that really all work?
Yeah, I mean, I think what it looks like if you think about a mom who has gotten off work and she doesn't know how she's going to feed her kid, it means that she can go to a pantry down the street from her home and get, produce. She can get potatoes, she can get cabbage, and she can make a meal out of that. Yeah. It looks like the dad who's working really hard and just doesn't have enough at the end of the week. It looks like the senior who doesn't know how they're going to feed themselves, who can't stand over the stove, who can't get out of their home. It looks like giving them access to the foods that they need to thrive.
Absolutely. And foods that we all need to thrive are produce, right? We're in the produce section, and 40% of the food that you all shell out is produce, correct?
It is. Healthy food is really important to Dare to Care because we understand that the food that we give out has long-lasting effects on your overall health, right? And if you are consuming high salty foods, high sugary foods, you can't focus in school. You can't focus on the job. And so we want to make sure that we're being really mindful about the types of food that we're giving out as well. And Kroger helps us do that. They are providing a significant amount of fresh, healthy foods for us.
Certainly. Why should families, sort of a brutal question, but why should families care about this campaign?
Yeah, I mean, I would say that families should care because it's your community.
Yes.
It's your neighbors.
Yes.
It's the kids that your children are in school with. It's the seniors, who are grandparents who are either taking care of themselves or sometimes taking care of their grandkids. And so you should care because it's people who live in your community, who you interact with every day. And oftentimes we don't see hunger. So you don't often see when someone is at home in their private space and they have nothing to put on the table.
Certainly. Alexis, thank you for talking to me today.
Thank you.
You should care, like Alexis was saying, and I think people should dare to care, actually. But if you guys want to learn more about Dare to Care's Roundup at the Register campaign, you can come to a Kroger and you can round up at the Register, or you can go onto WHAS 11's website. All the appropriate links are there for you to donate, but there is only 6 days left in the Roundup at the Register campaign. So if you want to donate further after those 6 days, they have options. There's plenty of options and more donations to be had.